Next up, the last yellow. Fresh from playing the lovable fat chap in the Full Monty, Mark Addy has this time chosen to play a slightly less lovable fat chap who lives in a dream world. Who's a popular ex-SAS officer. In reality, he's a sad, lonely bastard who's just been kicked out by his mum, and to make matters worse, he sports one hell of a fine example of the classic mullet cut.
What was it like in the army?
The army? Not just any old army, pal. Special Air Services, me.
What, the SAS?
Look at that. Who dares, yeah? Who dares wins.
What are you doing on the social then?
Only fools ask questions.
Shoulders back, Pacadenas, dress to the left. Good boy. The last yellow doesn't sustain, you see. And as for the innocent, naive, noble, savage character, well, he's either too thick or not thick enough, depending on whether the scene demands it or not. No character particularly stands out. And as for the final conflagration, which you wait like 90 minutes for, well, it never materialises, and they bottle it completely, going for a completely wanky, poxy, redemptive end. A film that doesn't know whether to take itself seriously as a meditation on male violence and alienation, or simply play for laughs, as in, I'm a long-term unemployed fat slob who likes to lose myself in my own fantasy world. Steph, why are you leaving me to get married on my own?
You'll be fine, don't worry. Staying at a dodgy B&B, he meets Kenny, who's looking for revenge on a nutter who assaulted his brother, leaving him brain damaged and wheelchair bound. So Kenny and his newfound friend, the highly trained killer, head for London with murderous intentions, but as the pair share a brain cell together, things don't work out as planned, especially when they encounter the nutter's vicious girlfriend, Jackie. Bye, Nige.
Oh, no, Steph! You're making a grave error! I must get to the church!
Right, sit down. Right then, lift up. Sit right then. Listen, do you want a haircut or not? No. What the fuck are you doing here then?
I'm just meeting my mate, Frank.
Frank? Who's Frank? Huh? I fucking know you!
Frank! Help us, Frank!
I'll help you in a minute, I swear! Don't you think I've got enough problems? Don't you fucking coming round here? What do you want?
Some justice.
I'll give you justice, you little shit! Then I've got 6 months because of you! Hear that? It's a grown-up, that is. And he's gonna have you. How many times have I told you about your fucking key?
The last yellow tries to tell the tale of two men, each with something different to prove. Addy attempts to make more out of himself than there actually is, while Kenny needs to exorcise the torments of not being able to help his brother when he was being beaten up. But it just doesn't work, especially as the bungling duo try to kill people with strange comic overtones.
Now, The Last Yellow is not a bad film, you understand, but there's nothing in it we haven't seen before. The usual complement of bullying, brutish men and the women that cope and put up with their outlandish demands. Although, I have to say, the idea that Samantha Morton's character would be so initially unperturbed when an orange wig-wearing loon bursts into her flat, sticks a gun to her face and ties her to a chair was somewhat baffling. Although, she does play one of these sort of diamond-in-the-rough type girls. The kind of girl that would twat you if you dared interfere with her domestic with her boy. The kind of woman that would give you a blowjob and suck your arsehole out of your bell end. But smirking down the barrel of a loaded gun, I think not. The Last Yellow is out to rent from March the 13th. Steph! Come back, Steph! Stop! You have to stop, Steph! Steph! Stop this mindless charade! For your soon-to-be intended is, in fact, a bloke.
Oh, shit.
Well, that learned you, big man. Come home with me and have a nice hot cup of hatred.
it's competition
time. We've got a superlative sepia-tinted lamp of Golden Weight Classics, the collective now mean a griddle of Golden Weight Classics, to give away to the lucky low central gravity felt suit wearing recent incumbent who owes his meteoric rise and recent success to me and me alone. So, can you obviate the answer to this simple question, the words of which Steph will sing to you in his own inimitable style, whilst I accompany him on my organ?
Who had a hit single in the 80s with Marlena on the Wall?
So, we'll travel to the Outer Hebrides, where we lead a semi-monastic, hermetically sealed life and take a vow of silence for over 10 years, and also a vow that we won't wank off. Obviously, the second proved to be the most difficult. In the end, we had to resort to using super glue on our Jap's eyes to seal it up. After 10 years, we came back to civilization, and believe you me, our ball bags swelled up to the size of bin bags, but they weren't black, they were sort of grey-coloured. So we peeled the super glue off our Jap's eyes, and a mad spunk session shot our load everywhere. And amongst the miasma of mucky spunk, we found the right answer.
So send your answers by fax on 01413533666, or why not email us at vids4later@aol.com.
I'm glad you got rid of that awful ladyboy, Steph. I know what we can do. Let's watch that secret camcorder footage I shot in the bog earlier.